What if I tell you that the movement Black Lives Matter is creating more racism? Keep in mind throughout this video that every action is first a thought, and it is our minds that is driving everything we do. Every decision and every negative or positive action is coming from our minds first. But let's talk about mind levels. We have the conscious layers of the mind and the subconscious layers of the mind. The conscious aspects are the thoughts and the beliefs that we are aware of. And the thoughts and the beliefs that we are not aware of lives deep within our subconscious aspects. Now, some statements have a double meaning, a conscious meaning and a subconscious meaning. This means there is a subliminal message that they send. Black Lives Matter is one such statement. This is one of those statements that while it has good intentions, it is deriving from unhealthy subconscious beliefs. The good intentions are related to the conscious mind, and the unhealthy aspects live deep within the subconscious. Most of our true beliefs, desires, and thoughts are stored within the subconscious. Why? Because in this society, what we truly feel and what we truly want and desire are condemned and judged as bad, wrong, sinful, or politically incorrect. Now, the fear of not being accepted causes us to suppress these things. And then we mostly or only openly express what we believe makes us good. So we are mostly what we want to be and not what we actually are. Now, due to years of experiencing different forms and different degrees of racism, like slavery, segregation, abuse, discrimination, Black people developed a mindset and feelings that their lives does not matter because of the color of their skin. This is the mentality that has traveled through generations of Black people and is the psychological, emotional factor that contributes to the global Black plight, which are the poor living conditions in so many Black communities around the world. The way you perceive and treat yourself is the way others will perceive and treat you. This means that people of other races will view Black people as though their lives does not matter. Just like Black people have suppressed these true feelings about themselves, non-Black people have also suppressed these true feelings about Black people because of the desperate need to not be seen as racist, since being racist is unacceptable in this society. Now, if you are afraid of being labeled as a racist, you will not show your true negative thoughts and beliefs regarding people of other races. But still, the truth lingers deep within the shadows of your being. Now, what all this means is that when it comes to the question of does Black lives really matter, neither Blacks or non-Blacks believes this. So when people say Black Lives Matter, what they are doing is they are trying to convince themselves and or others of something they want to believe and not something they actually do believe. It's like preaching to people that frogs are attractive. The reason why you would do this is to be good or to be nice or PC, and not because you really truly believe that frogs are gorgeous. Remember that Black Lives Matter is a double meaning statement, and the truth within a double meaning statement will be received and understood on the mind levels that it resonates with. Let me explain this. When people hear the words Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, their conscious minds understand the conscious meaning of this multi-conscious statement to mean that Black people are just as important as other people. However, this statement does have an unintentional subliminal message, so a higher level of everyone's subconscious minds says
I'm not sure what I feel, but I want to do what's right. And I want to stand up for what is right.
Now, for non-black people, a deeper level of their subconscious asks,
if they really believe this, would they be announcing it?
While for them, again, a even deeper suppressed truth says things like,
I don't really love these people. I don't want to be around these people. I don't like so many things about them. I think I prefer my own people.
For black people, their deepest, realest, subconscious truth is, I don't value my life. I don't value my own people. I feel like I don't matter. I feel less than others. When the statement Black Lives Matter is heard, all of the suppressed truth on all levels are activated at the same time. Then the hidden truth becomes somewhat more conscious. This means the words triggers and activates the deepest, darkest subconscious truth, which further influences the conscious mind. Now ask yourself this. When you really believe something to be true, do you need to say it out loud to people? Think about that. If you absolutely knew that your life is valuable, would you need to say it? This is not something you say. This is an innate knowing that you have, or that you should have, that you live out naturally and effortlessly. We don't walk around telling people that gold is valuable because most people are aware of the value that society puts on gold. So if I should start to go around shouting out to people, gold matters, the first thing the mind will do is to question the value of gold. Because if gold being extremely valuable is true for you, then it will be true for everyone. The same thing happens with the movement Black Lives Matter. When you're telling people this, a certain aspect of their mind knows that if this were true, then I would not have to be told. And so the belief that was suppressed, that black people are less than valuable, and that black people's life does not matter, is now reinforced, reactivated, and resurfaced. Once we've reactivated this belief, it becomes stronger in the minds of white people and non-black people in general. Now this is where the danger comes in, because this is the very original belief that drives racism in the first place. So reinforcing with the movement Black Lives Matter will result in more racism, more discrimination, and more racially motivated violence. So to all the Black Lives Matter advocates and supporters, when you send this message out to the world, you actually send the opposite message. Because if this were true for you, you would live it instead of saying it. It is natural and automatic for people to view you the way you view yourself. And since this is true, the truth of how people feel about you will surface itself in some form, either emotionally, verbally, physically, and either directly or indirectly. Listen, the Black Lives Matter movement, it has good intentions, but it is working against us because an opposite message is received. So not only is this movement not helping us, but it is actually creating more of the very problems that it intended to solve.